in the heart of a vast modern jungle where rivers were crossed by fallen trees and animals shared stories under the glow of fireflies, there lived a lion named Ragnar. Ragnar was not just any lion, he was the king of the jungle. Strong, fearless, and unmatched in battle, he had earned the throne through courage years ago. But over time, something dangerous grew inside him: pride. At first, the animals admired Ragnar. He protected them from predators, settled disputes, and kept peace across the jungle. Whenever danger appeared, Ragnar was the first to step forward. Because of this, the animals respected him deeply. Yet slowly, Ragnar began to believe something dangerous. He believed he was greater than everyone else. One morning, as the sun filtered through the tall jungle trees, Ragnar walked proudly across the clearing. Animals moved aside as he passed. "Look at them," Ragnar said to himself. "They fear me. They respect me. Without me, this jungle would collapse." Nearby, an old elephant named Mara, one of the wisest animals in the jungle, overheard him. She approached slowly. "Ragnar," she said gently, "a king earns respect not through fear, but through humility." Ragnar laughed loudly. "Humility?" he scoffed. "I am the strongest creature in this jungle. Why should I be humble?" Mara shook her head sadly. "Strength fades. Pride blinds. Remember that." But Ragnar ignored her words. From that day onward, his pride only grew stronger. Soon, Ragnar began making harsh decisions. When animals came to him for help, he dismissed them. One afternoon, a group of deer approached him. "Your Majesty," one deer said nervously, "wolves have been hunting near our meadow. We need your protection." Ragnar lazily stretched in the sun. "That sounds like your problem," he replied. "Handle it yourselves." The deer left, frightened and disappointed. Days later, the monkeys came with another concern. "The riverbanks are collapsing," their leader explained. "If we work together, we can fix it before the rainy season." Ragnar rolled his eyes. "Why should the king worry about mud and rivers?" he said. "Solve it yourselves." One by one, the animals began to lose faith in him. The once proud king who protected them had become a ruler who cared only about himself. Meanwhile, beyond the jungle, danger was growing. A powerful pack of wild hyenas had been watching the jungle for months. Their leader, a cunning hyena named Zarek, knew something had changed. "The lion is arrogant now," Zarek said to his pack, "and arrogance makes kings weak." The hyenas waited patiently. They knew the moment would come. Back in the jungle, Mara the elephant gathered several animals one evening. "We must stay united," she said. "Our king has forgotten humility. If danger comes, we must rely on each other." But many animals were tired and discouraged. "The king no longer protects us," a zebra said sadly. "If danger comes," added a rabbit, "who will defend the jungle?" No one had an answer. Then one dark night, it happened. The hyenas attacked. Their laughter echoed through the jungle as dozens of them rushed in from all sides. They targeted the weak areas first: the deer meadow, the monkey trees, the riverbanks. Animals panicked. They ran in every direction. "Where is the king?" they cried. Finally, someone rushed to Ragnar's den. "Your Majesty," a fox shouted desperately, "the hyenas are invading. We need you." Ragnar rose slowly. "Hyenas?" he growled confidently. "I will crush them alone." Without asking for help, Ragnar charged into the darkness. In the center of the jungle clearing, Ragnar roared with all his might. "Hyenas, face your king!" The laughter stopped. From the shadows emerged Zarek and his massive pack. Dozens of glowing eyes stared back at Ragnar. Zarek smiled. "You really came alone," he said. "Your pride has made our victory easy." Ragnar roared and attacked. At first, he fought fiercely. His claws struck like lightning, and several hyenas fled in fear. But there were too many. They surrounded him from every direction. Normally, the animals of the jungle would have joined the fight. The elephants would charge. The buffalo would stampede. The monkeys would distract the attackers. But tonight, no one came. Ragnar had pushed everyone away, and now he was alone. The battle grew brutal. Ragnar fought with all his strength, but exhaustion slowly weakened him. Zarek stepped forward. "A king without allies," he said quietly, "is no king at all." The hyenas attacked together. Ragnar finally collapsed. The jungle echoed with the chilling laughter of the hyenas. By dawn, the jungle had changed. The animals watched from a distance as the hyenas claimed the territory. Ragnar, wounded and defeated, limped away into the far wilderness. His kingdom was gone. Days later, Ragnar rested beside a quiet river outside the jungle. His body ached, but the pain in his heart was worse. He remembered Mara's words, "Strength fades, pride blinds." For the first time in his life, Ragnar understood. His strength had not failed him, his pride had. If he had listened, if he had remained humble, if he had protected his people instead of looking down on them, he might still be king. Tears formed in the once proud lion's eyes, but it was too late. The jungle no longer belonged to him. Far away, back in the jungle, Mara the elephant spoke softly to the animals gathered around her. "Let this be a lesson to all of us," she said. "Power is not what makes a leader great." She looked toward the horizon where Ragnar had disappeared. Humility does. Moral of the story: pride destroys everything. A person who becomes too proud eventually loses the very things that made them great. Stay humble no matter how powerful you become.